Hey everybody, welcome to the first ever live stream on Don't Puck with Media. I just realized I'm on the wrong side, but hey everybody, I'm Rick. You may know me from the Talkin' Habs channel. That's my channel and Matt's channel, and this is our other one. And you may know Harry over there, Harry, from Harry Rice Hockey, and also from our podcasts and all that good stuff. So we're here to do a Q&A. So if you are here, what we're asking you to do is to throw questions at us. Doesn't have to be hockey. Matter of fact, don't do hockey, but throw any kind of questions at us. We're here to have fun. We might give you truthful answers. We might not. You have to guess if we are telling the truth. So that's basically what's going on. So Harry, say hi, because I'm sure you've got some people from your channel. I hope here watching us tonight. Oh, there's only two people here, so.
Hello everybody. Like Rick said, I'm over from my channel on Harry Rice. You might know me from there. You might know me if you're a fan of Rick's. You might know me because I pop in occasionally on his streams. I'm a co-host on. I think it's safe to say co-host, right?
Yes.
On Have Normals.
Yeah, you're great, of course.
Which is a great podcast. Please check that out. That's a great podcast. And hello to anybody that's coming over from my channel. Hello to anybody that's coming from Rick's channel. Happy to be here.
Your intro reminded me very much of The Simpsons. You may know me from, that guy that says, you may know me from this, you may know me from that. That's exactly what I thought of.
Hey, Nick, how's it going?
Hopefully we don't get copyrighted for that.
Hopefully not. Hey,
so
Andre,
let's here. Guru, welcome in, Guru. Guru, you get and appropriately so, in my opinion, the very first comment ever on a live show on this channel. So if we ever become big, you got that to
yeah.
That and like $5 gets a cup of coffee, but that's besides the point. Andre, hey Andre, how you doing out there? Clifford Reynolds, hey Clifford, one of your guys?
Yes, it would be. Yeah,
I figure if I don't know the name, it's probably one of your people, which is great. Welcome to the channel. We encourage everybody to subscribe while they're here. Also, because Monday we're having a show, our podcast, Pucking Around, and we're going to be giving away prizes to subscribers that are in the audience while the show's going on. So I strongly suggest you do that. That would be great. Plus, we're trying to get to our first 100 subscribers. We're at 31 going into this show. So, thanks everybody for doing that. If you have already, and if you are in the future, thank you. We appreciate that. Nick Susi, another Harry Rice hockey guy. Welcome to the channel, Nick. Good to see you out there. Jack Newell, hey Jack, how's it going out there, buddy? So good to see. We got a mix of both channels. I like that. Yeah. I like that. So, as I said, what we're gonna do here tonight is you guys just start typing, and we're like, even if it's like we go through it, like we got to do rapid. It doesn't matter if there's a ton of questions. We're gonna answer them all. And just throw them out at us, like whatever you want to know, within reason, though. Like if it's too personal, maybe not. And if it's too controversial, you got to give us the right to maybe say, "Yeah, I'm not answering that." Right? So yeah, that's what we are going to try to accomplish here tonight. Thank you, Andre. Appreciate that, Andre. There are some people that are subscribed and we don't see it. So what we do suggest for Monday is you let that info be known, because if you don't allow your name to be shown when you subscribe, because you have the option, then we don't see that either. So it's easier for us if you let that, even if it's just for Monday, and then you can go back. So easier for us to give you a prize potentially, So that's how it works. All right, so we're gonna sit here and wait for our first question. What should should we talk about? Something?
I mean, technically, we do have a question from Habs Guru. He asked how's it going tonight. That is technically our first question.
Well, let's answer that question, Harry.
And Cliff also asked it too.
Yeah,
I'm doing pretty good. It's going pretty well tonight, I'd say.
Me too. I was a little tired coming in, but I had some energy drink, and I'm doing good now.
All right.
There we go. Next question. How are you guys enjoying the weather? Sucks. It's cold.
Yeah,
right?
it's been we had a big snowstorm, a windstorm past like week. It feels like
It was
I've
windy a
hated it.
couple days ago, not the last two, but I mean, the last 24 hours was the coldest, obviously of the year because it's the 19th, but the coldest I think of the winter for us here anyway in Montreal.
Yeah,
And that
I'd
answers
say
another question. If someone asked me, where am I just answered it in advance. Because that's the kind of thing we do here.
Yeah. We answer the questions you don't know you want to ask.
Right.
Yeah.
We're in
Yeah,
your
Cliff,
head.
you got-
We're in your head.
Yeah. Oh shit, Cliff got a foot of snow in a day. Yeah, that sounds like a lot. I know Buffalo. I've someone from my server. He's from Buffalo. They got like a foot and a half of snow, something like that. And
Yeah, but that's because of the lake there or something. They get that so it's I forget what it's called. It's a weather condition that they get that a lot. And I think going forward they're gonna be getting that a lot. They can get like a week of snow, like solid.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, like last year, he tweeted every day, snowing. Oh, still snowing. Still snowing. He tweeted for like, not tweeted, but he put in the server for like a week straight.
Yeah,
Updates on the snow.
they got like 3 feet of snow or more, 6 feet of snow in one last year at one point.
Something like that, yeah.
Crazy.
Somehow the power didn't go out.
I would not want to go through that. Definitely
Me
not.
neither, no.
Andre, I
Yeah.
think, is fishing for one of those prizes on Monday. He says the best prize is your entertaining talks. One for Andre. Lake effect. Clifford, that's what it is. Lake effect snow.
Lake
That's
effect.
exactly
Thank
what
you,
they got there. And yeah, I'm glad. You know what? Quebec can be full of fucking shit a lot most times. But when it comes to this climate change shit and what's happening, we're in a pretty good spot where we are. We're not affected by a ton of that stuff. We're not burnt out with forest fires, depending where you are, though. But I guess,
thankfully, yeah.
You know, I find, you know, there's a lot less bad shit going on here than it used to be. All the bad shit was going on in Quebec.
Yeah.
If you were English, of course.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, especially, right? Or imagine this poor guy, English and Indigenous. Not great. Like, you know, unfortunately, right?
Yeah.
Although I'm Jewish and English, so I guess we both got 2 strikes against us, Harry.
If we were Leafs fans, that'd be 3 strikes and we're out.
Yeah, but I mean, we didn't say that we were stupid.
We have one Leafs fan who was watching who was just about to subscribe. And just, yeah, no, I'm out of here.
It's okay if they can't take it. Well, they're Leaf fans. They should be able to.
That is true. That is true.
They got to take it every year. Every year they got to take that disappointment year after year. After
it shouldn't even be disappointments at this point. They should just be used to it.
But yeah, but they're not. That's what it almost freaks me out every year. How
we're
at the beginning of the off season, they're kind of truthful about everything.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
And then one transaction or something.
As soon as they sign a couple guys, Ryan Reeves is expected to be a third line grinder.
Yeah, and the switch is on, and they're back into it. We're gonna win the cup this year. How are you buying into that every year?
We got Tyler Bertuzzi. He's gonna be a point per game winger playing with Matthews and Marner. Max Domi's gonna score 40 goals. Like,
yep. Austin Matthews is gonna actually have a fight. Never.
Austin Matthews is gonna play defense. No forest fire, but the smoke is just as bad. Habs, yeah. We got a little bit of smoke last year over where I am, and yeah, it was. Well, I did not like.
Can you imagine the smoke when there's fires also down the street?
Oh God,
so,
yeah.
I mean, we had some of the smoke. We had days where we had some smoke, issues. Wasn't that bad? We got it lucky here right now. For now, knock wood. Where's wood? Oh yeah, here. Not lots of wood up here. Clifford says that's why hockey cries so much in the shower everywhere. Yeah, listen, John. John can be a really nice guy, and then he can. I don't know. He can act weird. Let's just say that. And I wouldn't do some of the things he does on like screaming like he just came out of the Douglas Hospital, or actually going in his, you know. And when I mentioned that to him, he didn't like it very much, and we haven't spoken since. So I think I told him you should wait till you actually win something.
Yeah, my viewers know my beef with hot take hockey. If there's any one of Rick's viewers that are wondering, I have videos on my channel. I don't know if I'm allowed to self plug or anything, but
you can plug whatever you want.
All right, I'd like to plug my new brand. No,
have anal plugs. As long as it's not that, we're good.
No, legit. Any of Rick's fans, I want to know my beef with hot take hockey. I got videos on my channel. You guys can go check those out. Just look up Harry Rice hot take hockey. It'll probably.
I did a video.
I'm sorry.
I went for his birthday. He when he turned 21. I want to say when he turned 21 or 22. I got a request. Would I like to contribute? And I wrote a poem, filmed it, and sent it, and never heard from them again.
Yeah, I did 2 of those as well. I was part of those as well.
But like I said, he's a friend of the channel. He helped get me. Honestly, I think he helped get me to what I was just kind of where you are, and helped get me over that hump to sending in the raids and got the subscribers. It did help, and I was thankful for it. But you know, if I'm going to attach my name to something like that in that way, I don't really appreciate that person looks like he might be having a real bad episode.
You're trying to really control what you say. I love it.
I don't know what to say, but that's all. Yeah. But I mean, you know what? John's a good guy in general.
Yeah.
He's not a I have never had any issues with him other than this one thing. That's it.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I don't want to talk him down.
Not even necessarily an issue with him. It's more just a minor little critique.
It's a critique. I mean, and listen, I'm no perfect person either. So it's not like I'm saying I'm better than the guy, because I'm not saying that. Where we got? We got any comments? I've been overlooking it.
Yeah.
Well, there it was.
Nick Succi. I can read a couple of these if you want. That L franchise will never win a cup with Matthews, Marner, Tavares, Nylander. Embarrassing. Yeah, I agree. Also, Nick is a Senators fan. Nick is a Sens fan. In case you were, I can tell you some of my guys, and
that's not that much better. Did I say that? I'm sorry.
No. I just want to point that.
I said you said he's a Sens fan. I said, oh, that's not that much better.
To me, that's arguably worse.
I'm sorry.
I hate the Senators. I arguably hate the Sens more than I hate the Leafs, actually.
And listen, I really hold it. I don't hold anything against anybody who likes any team. That's your business. I really, I'm just bugging you. That's all it is.
Yeah, we just a little bit of razzing. It's a little bit of friendly banter.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob's your uncle.
Hey, Bob's your uncle. Yeah. By the way, Harry, read as many whatever you want. Like we'll whatever, but don't be shy to read them out if you see something you want to read out.
All right. Good evening, gents. How's it going so far? Hey, Harry. Hey, Rick. Hey, Bob. It's going pretty well, I'd say. We've got some viewers coming in. We got a lot of we got some comments we're going through. Going pretty good, I'd say. Hey, Chef Cavero, Sporty, how's it going, man? Thank you for coming by, my good sir. Sporty is a very poor Buffalo Sabres fan.
Okay, John has a massive ego. I'll give you that. But I mean, you know what? He's doing this here. You're not. If you have no ego, you're not doing YouTube.
Yeah, everybody that does YouTube has at least a little bit of an ego.
Right? A little bit. It's great. It's a great hit to the ego, too. Have to tell you. Some of us have bigger ones than others. But, I mean, okay, and egos, too. Some of us have bigger egos, too.
Though, to be fair, having an ego is not necessarily a bad thing.
It does. It's not. And, it's just it could be a good thing, especially with what he's doing. It's not a bad thing to have an ego or what pushes you.
Especially if at least your self-worth. I think that's good.
Yeah, and there's but then there's a limit to that as well, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Some people can go over the line with it, and I get that. Yeah. Are we talking hockey? We're talking anything you fucking want to talk about. Throw out questions. If they're inappropriate, we'll tell you such. If they're not, we'll answer them. That's what it's about tonight. Doesn't have to be hockey.
Yeah, you guys can ask me. You guys ask about questions about stuff that is in the back. For example, movies, video games, TV shows. You can ask life advice. I don't know if we'll be good at that, but absolutely anything.
Listen, he's what 22. I'm 61. I'm gonna be soon. Yeah, there's a lot of things in between that, and we might know some things. You never know.
Yeah. Habs Guru Hockey Guy posted a video about the Leafs and numbers from previous years. He said the numbers are showing the climax in 2021 have been going downhill slowly since.
Yeah, but
mature.
That's what she said. But
yeah.
You know what? If you blow leads and do shit and are as dumb as the Leafs, they don't have the right to climax.
Yeah. I mean, it's appropriate.
If you climax in the wrong place, that could lead to more Leafs in the future.
Oh,
this should be outlawed.
God, yeah. Ty should have gotten a vasectomy as soon as he could have.
What's that? Say that again.
Ty should have gotten a vasectomy as soon as he could have.
Oh, was that in the chat?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, again. Now I get it. I know I didn't get the reference at first. Now I do.
No, but yeah, Nick, sorry, Habs Guru. I saw that video. That was a really solid video, and yeah, it's ironic. The Leafs peaked the year they blew a lead to the Canadians. It's funny, and also the division with the least amount of competition.
Okay, I didn't see that. Where's what are you answering?
The same one, Habs Guru. Yep, Habs Guru.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it's ironic.
But you know what though? I've been on that ever since we beat them in the playoffs, right? I've been on that train the whole time since. And if you don't believe me, look at some of my songs, my videos, my poems. I've been on that train for a long time, and it's given me immense pleasure to see that I've been right.
Yeah, the numbers reflect it, and so does the hockey guy. Not saying the hockey guy's the be all end all, but
yeah,
when you got someone like him back in the same opinions, like
every now and then the hockey guy and I had the same opinion. I agreed with him a lot. Actually, he's a smart guy. He's a smart dude. Yeah, so he just doesn't like the Habs necessarily, but he doesn't hate them either. Not that kind of hate. It's not a malicious.
He did used to hate them.
It's not a malicious hate though. It was
it's a rivalry.
A good hockey hate, which is fine by me.
Yeah. Like he's a Bruins fan. He almost has to kind of, Canadian. But yeah, definitely not a Chef Camaro saying, "Be careful, Rick. Johnny B probably has your room bugged." Of course. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you,
I know. Possible. Just listen. He's not that low, but
yeah.
Never know.
And then Sporty, I'm just gonna call him Sporty, with another comment. Clarify poor Harry. If we're talking financially, then yes. If you're talking sad, then also yes.
If we're talking about the Leafs, yes. All around. Yes.
No, because he's a Sabres fan. So I called him a very poor Sabres fan.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. They have fans?
Sorry?
I thought they're like the Sens and they don't actually have fans.
I will give the Sabres respect. Their fan base is very passionate.
Yeah,
they do some. I will.
I'm just trying to be an asshole. That's all. Bob says the first time on the chat here. What do we do? You do whatever you want, as long as we can't see it. We're good. No, tonight isn't really about hockey. Tonight is about fun. It's the first live stream on the channel. I kind of just wanted to get the channel broken in, but I also wanted to do something fun. It's Friday night. But if you want to ask hockey questions, you can. It's not, but but anything you want. That's what tonight's about.
Yeah. Don't feel like you're restricted exclusively to hockey. We're, like Rick said, we're talking about anything tonight. You want to ask anything
that you have the balls to type in there. How's that?
Yeah. If yeah. And then Smarty
reads horoscopes. I do sometimes.
I've not done it in a long time. I will say that.
I've not done it now and then. But do I believe in horoscopes? No, it's all full of shit.
It's fun though. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun to look at, but just not really.
Andre says, I'm not a very long time Habs fan and always get a lot of new information from Rick's video. That's not a question, though. But thanks, Andre. Appreciate that. I try to be informative if I can. Since I'm not very intelligent, I try to be informative. It's a trade-off you have, you know? You got to know your limitations.
Nick's got a really good question for you, Rick.
What's my biggest moment as a Habs game? At a Habs game that I've been to?
Yeah, I think that's what he meant.
Biggest moment. Like, I don't think I've ever been to any of those legendary games, you know, that you remember. I saw all those on TV. I'll go back to, like, my first ever game. I saw the California Golden Seals.
Oh.
So that's a moment. And then, you know what I'm thinking of? Jose Theodore. When he started to go downhill, I believe I saw his last game. I think it was the game before they traded him. He had a win against Carolina. It was a short thing, and he just blew it. And I think that was the last game I saw too, live. So there you go.
Oh,
I haven't really been to anything that was like really eventful other than a hockey game that went on. So not lucky that way, I guess.
Well, I mean, I'd hope you go to a Habs game and you're seeing a hockey game. I'd really hope that's the case.
Well, I mean, seeing nothing more eventful than a hockey game. You know,
then
sometimes something special happens, or you know, guys
come back
fight
down 5-0 against the Rangers.
Yeah, no, that one I was working doing pizza. I had to listen to that one on the radio.
God, I can imagine 5-0. Probably just this game's over. What? That's a question I've got. What was it like listening to that? Hearing it's 5-0 Rangers. Did you tune out? Did you keep listening? What was that like?
I was delivering pizza, so the problem with that is timing, because you know, you'd have to get out of the car, you come back in, they score, something like that. And I think my shift ended, and I don't think the game was over. So by the time I got home, that's how I found out the full comeback. So, but I did hear the first part of that game. And then found out the rest of it afterward. So yeah, it was one of those weird things.
That must have been a nice surprise, though.
Would not like shocked. And as a matter of fact, I think I didn't. It was back before the internet, really. You know, not everybody. We didn't have it yet. I had to wait till the morning with the paper. That's where I got the news that they came back. So I'm like literally sitting on the toilet. What? They did what? No way they came back. Like that's how you'd find out.
Where's the article? I gotta read this.
I started with the sports section.
Always did. Any self-respected sports fan does.
Always did. Yep.
Should be the Toronto Trojans, Bob. I agree. Absolutely.
What's that? Toronto what?
Should be the Toronto Trojans.
But in what name? In what way? Trojans as in condoms, or the Trojan horse thing?
Oh yeah, the Trojan horse virus. Yeah. I mean, the Leafs are viruses, but I mean,
No, I think it's condoms because, and I don't know if they have because they're really big dicks. So they're the extra large condoms, I think. Trojan,
don't compliment
extra
them.
Large. Because my name is Austin Matthews. I don't like that.
No.
That makes it wrong. He's got a big dick, and I don't.
With Matthews, it's not he has a big dick. He likes showing his ass in public. That's his thing.
Okay, and it's not that he has a big dick. He is a big dick.
Yes. Yeah.
And there's a big difference there. And believe me, I'd tell that to him to his face. I would like
too.
That guy.
I would not care about what Matthews.
I fucking hate him. I have no respect for him as a person and as a man. I have zero respect for this guy.
Yeah. Clifford, what do we think of Marc-Andre Fleury passing Patrick Roy, and I believe that's all-time goalie wins?
Fuck him. Two ways. That he passed Patrick Roy and that they call him Flower because he's not. That's Guy Lafleur. Fuck him for that. Other than that, I don't mind the guy. He's actually not a bad guy.
Yeah, I like Fleur. He's a really nice guy, but yeah, no, I'm
This is going better than I thought. We got not a ton of people in, but you guys are giving us lots of questions. That's great.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Andre, and my general impression about the Habs team may be wrong, that the Habs are a team of solid players without a star, like Crosby with Pittsburgh, for example. What is our opinion? Do the Habs need a star-level player?
No, well, I mean, you know what? I don't think you're using the right word, and that's fine. I think what you mean is an elite level player or a superstar, right? Because star players we already have. We've got Cole Caulfield, we've got Nick Suzuki. Those are star players. You know,
Lane Hudson coming up.
Yeah, so we have those. Do we have any elite superstars? Not yet, but we've got guys like I believe on their way to that. And we got guys, I believe there's a few probably of the prospects that will hit that status. So that's what I think.
Yeah, I agree. I think that I couldn't agree more. I think Suzuki, Caulfield are going to be elite superstars. I think Suzuki is very much living up to that Patrice Bergeron 2.0 label that he was given by a lot of people.
Yeah.
Caulfield, I think, can still be a 40-50 goal scorer. Elite defensively. Again, the best, the most two-way, one-dimensional player I've ever seen, apparently.
Like really, right? I mean, if he has, and I don't understand why people don't see that he's doing that and go, oh, well, he's more than, and that's part of why he's not scoring as much, I think, is he's working on an overall game, because that's the Habs. It's their identity now.
Yeah.
Is a team full of guys that are as many 200-foot game players as you can get in it. And that's the truth. That's what they're going for, that character kind of guy.
Yep.
Caulfield's going to be, great offensively, but he'll be able to back checks. He gets back in time not every single play, but a lot of times. So, sorry if I took over that.
No, don't worry. I couldn't agree more. Yeah. Suzuki, Caulfield, like I said, I think are going to be great superstars. Slav, I think, has an outside shot of that. I love Slav. I think he's going to be a great 70-80 point guy in his prime.
Yeah.
If he gets to 100-point player, obviously, we'll all love that, I'm sure, in Montreal. We'll be great. We'll be very happy.
100%.
But yeah, we have a lot of depth on the team that I think for the future can be absolutely noteworthy, especially on a cup-winning team. I think a lot of people are in a decade, when the Canadians have won at least one cup with the current prospects on the roster that we're slowly building, people are going to be looking back thinking, how did Lane Hudson fall to the end of the second round? How did Joshua Wall fall to the fifth round? They're going to be wondering how we got all of these great players onto the team.
Yeah,
and
I don't think it's a big. I don't think it's hard to figure out what happened with Lane Hudson. He was tiny.
Yeah, small. No, but it's gonna be like oh well, how did he fall? You're such talent, without people
Cole Caulfield
really thinking.
And Cole Caulfield too. How did he fall? But his size, definitely. No, I agree with you. I agree with you though.
Yeah.
I agree.
It's almost to the level of a Braden Point. Why did he fall? His skating. He wasn't a great skater, and clearly he's adapted to that.
He's definitely gotten better, a lot better, and faster. Chev, you want to bet? He says you can't asshole me. You want to bet? Ask my ex-wife.
Oh shit!
You want to bet?
Emphasis on the X.
Does the hockey guy have all the PWHL jerseys yet? No, but he will. Or is he waiting until they get logos, mascots, etc.?
That's what I assume.
He'll get them. That's ridiculous. You know what? He makes good money here on YouTube.
Yeah.
So okay, but I mean, he's got a ridiculous amount of jerseys.
He's expanding slowly. It's like a warehouse. Holy shit!
It's crazy how many he has. I would never want that many, but I mean that's his thing, and that's it's cool. The hockey guy is a Canucks and not a Bruins, a Canucks Stars.
Yep.
And
Bruins fan,
there's another one. I know his wife likes the Jets, so he kind of likes
the Wild.
Jets. And the Wild, that's the other one, right? But it's in that order: Canucks, Stars, Wild, Jets. Because I've seen his videos where he's done that.
Yeah, Canucks Stars and a Bruins fan is Shannon. Yeah, and then like you said, his wife Wild and Jets.
Yeah, but not Bruins is wrong. He's not a Bruins fan.
Yeah, he is.
Wait a second now. So I got that wrong? I'm trying to think now of videos. He's a Bruins fan too?
Yeah, he's a Canucks, Bruins, and Stars fan, and his wife.
Oh,
is
you know
a
what?
Jets
You're right. It's
fan.
Canucks, Bruins, Stars.
Yeah.
That's the 3 main ones. You're right. That's my brain fart. Yes, my brain fart.
Nowhere.
You want to hear it? Hang on. Listen. Hang on. No.
Oh, and then Chip Camaro asks a question: who is smarter between the two of us?
I don't have to think about that one.
Yeah, him. He's older, so he's more wiser. He's more adept to the world.
Of course, that's exactly the answer. So
yeah, I'm not afraid to say it's easily Rick.
And it takes a big man to admit that I'm smarter than them.
Rick is the smartest man in the world if everybody admits that he is smarter than them.
No, there's a few people that aren't as smart as me, but not that many.
Yeah.
Bob says, for what it's worth, me and some buddies used to drive down to Buffalo to see the Habs play the Sabres at the old Memorial Arena, probably late 80s. Never forget that arena had the steepest low bowl. Yeah, I don't remember that part of it.
I don't watch a lot of late 80s hockey. I've seen some games, but nothing from the late 80s, so I wouldn't know that. Sporty might, because he's a Sabres fan, he might know what that looked like, but
I kind of remember the Odd, not the Memorial. Wasn't it called the Odd in Buffalo?
That sounds a little familiar. I wouldn't know though. If Sporty's in here, if you're still in here, you might be able to know. If you could answer, that'd be appreciated. Bob, yeah, I'll say congrats to Fleury. He has had a very good career. His biggest highlight, of course, turning the puck over to Josh Anderson.
It wasn't in the form of a question, so I don't feel I have to answer that.
I will rephrase it then. Congrats on Fleury. Has he had a great career?
I don't see any question marks there. You're just reading it wrong. No, not there. They're talking to each other. You're supposed to throw us questions. Come on, questions are slowing down.
This is not a chat for the community.
Grew up in the 90s. We're waiting for questions. Thanks for your opinions on my question. Hope to see that within several years. I don't remember the question at this point, Andre. I'm sorry.
That was the one where
how many
the star player.
It depends. Girlfriends or wives? One ex-wife.
Or Sporty. In other words, one more than you have.
One more than you have. That's it. One more than anybody needs, really. We all know that Matthews and Marchand are the most favorite Rick's players. And what are your favorite players, Harry? Who do you hate?
God. Evander Kane, Tom Wilson. I'll give reasonings for these guys.
Those are good ones. They're on my shit list too.
Yeah. Evander Kane, Tom Wilson, Ryan Reeves out of proxy. He's a Maple Leaf now. I liked Ryan Reeves, but he's a Leaf now, so I kind of have to hate him. God, there's like two others. I can't remember them right now. If we want to go former players,
Ryan Reeves doesn't like fans that jump on him and say they hate him. You know that, eh?
I got to be careful not to jump him from behind.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wilson. I mean, it's Tom Wilson. How can you not hate the guy?
Yeah,
I'm sure a Caps fan. That's understandable.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the Otter Sungfist hit. The first time I saw that just left a bad taste in my mouth, and all the shit he's done since then, the stuff with Artemi Panarin and all that, obviously, it's pretty clear why I hate him.
Yeah.
Evander Kane. Yeah. Evander Kane, he used to play on the Sharks, and at the time he was on, I did not like the Sharks at all, so I hated him. The gambling stuff, the stuff with his ex-wife, that stuff, I've never liked Evander Kane. That's just added fuel to the fire. Plus the stuff, the time that he's been in Buffalo, he hated being in Buffalo, but he didn't want to leave or something like that. I didn't like Kane for that. And then again, Ryan Reeves, he's in Toronto, so yeah. Bob, yes, Stutzel. I completely forgot him because he's probably the most forgettable star player in the league.
I know. Is he a star player when he's got 8 goals at the over halfway?
Allegedly,
maybe
he's a star player.
He's got 9 now because he got one.
Yeah, because he's allegedly a star player. Yeah.
He was stupid too. God. At the end of the game, they interviewed him at the side of the thing, right? So he says he was. It made him very happy to see that they made Habs fans leave early, But the thing is, when they left early, half the arena was empty.
More than half, Rick. You're being generous.
Right. And people on Twitter were very happy to point that out to him. Like, what a stupid comment, because
oh God. I would love to genuinely be a hockey player. I'd love to be a hockey player that's talented enough for the NHL, be a fourth line guy, and just square up to Stützle. I don't even care if he actually fights me. I just want to fucking.
Well, he won't fight you. Look what he wouldn't fight Galley.
Yeah, like I don't even need to hit him. I don't even need to fight him. Just fucking shoulder to the chest or something. Just something. I wish I was that talented.
He's gonna jump back so hard he's gonna go into the stands.
Oh, no, I mean, good. Hopefully, it's an area in the Ottawa arena where there's nobody there. It falls on the chairs.
Or as somebody put it, that I really liked, actually, he dove so hard he cracked the ice. I like that.
Yeah, I think I heard that yesterday in your stream. I was like, oh, fuck, that's good.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so yeah, Sporty and Bob are both correcting. It was the Memorial Auditorium.
It was the auditorium. That's right. That's what they called it, the odd. Guys, like it or not, Fleury's stats speak for themselves. He is a first ballot Hall of Fame goalie, no question. I didn't say it.
I wasn't questioning that. Yeah,
I just said fuck him for those two things. That's all.
You can dislike a guy who's in the Hall of Fame and admit that he is a Hall of Famer. I hate.
I don't have to like him because you're in the Hall of Fame, man.
Yeah, or he will be. I hate Marty Brodeur, but I'll say, based off his stats, he is a Hall of Fame goalie.
Yeah,
might have had the best defense in front of him that the world could have given him.
It's called it was called The Trap.
Yep.
The Trap.
Yeah. What was it? 10 years they played a trap. He faced maybe 14 shots a night if he was lucky.
Right. So for me, I always say you got to temper the Marty Brodeur greatness thing.
Yeah. I will say, you straight up look at the stats. Yeah, he's a Hall of Fame goalie, but you go into the trap. He had a great defense.
There's it has to knock him down a little bit. The fact that they use the trap, all that,
Yeah, that's why I've always said I'll take Wall. Yeah, I've always said I'll take Wall over him. I'll take Hasek. I'll take I was gonna say Ovechkin. Ovechkin is not a goaltender. Last time I checked,
that would be a stretch. That would be
I mean, Struble. I would probably take him over Brodeur.
Well,
see how many saves
he can dive, for the pucks, and he can dive everywhere. He might be okay.
Yeah. Maybe Stützle would be good as a goaltender then. No, I'll take Price. I'll take Roberto Luongo over Marty Brodeur. There's a plethora of goalies I'd rather have over Marty Brodeur. So.
Yeah, I think it was because of the rivalry between Roy and Brodeur at the time, which was a natural. They were the two best goalies in the league. Yeah, Brodeur never got my seal of approval. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
it was Patrick Roy all the way, and that's it.
Yeah, even with Hasek, as crazy as he is on Twitter right now, I'll still take him over Brodeur because he was that goddamn good.
Hasek was great. It was his style that was the problem. In this way, he was an acrobatic goalie.
Mm-hmm.
Age was going to catch up to him probably before most others because of the fact that he was just all over the place. And what caught up to him was the groin. His groins were, as he said, my groins. That's how he said it in an interview.
I didn't even think of that. Yeah, fuck. God,
imagine if he didn't win at the end.
And imagine if he didn't come over at 27, he came over at 22, 21. God, just
yeah.
I mean, he probably would have been traded sooner because he was still stuck behind Ed Belfour in Chicago.
Right. That's right. But he was a great goalie. You can never if you write off Hasek, you're making a mistake.
Yeah, Hasek is easily top 5 for me. At the very least, top 10, but probably top 5 for me.
Well, if you talk all of the NHL, I'd go probably top 10, but I agree with you. He's probably top 5. He's a great goalie.
Yeah. Ken Dryden, I would take over Marty Brodeur, by the way. I had to say that real quick.
Better than Marty Brodeur for sure. Brad Marchand will cry again at this year's final. Yes. And if he won't, if he doesn't, I'm going to go there and punch him in the nose.
I'm going to say he doesn't because saying Brad Marchand's going to cry is implying the Bruins are getting to the finals this year.
Oh, after this year's finals. Yeah, you know what? I read it and didn't really register. So he's gonna cry before the finals.
All you saw was, do you think Brad Marchand will cry again? And you immediately got
That's right. Immediately, yes, he'll cry again.
I would hope he cries. If he's a human, I hope he cries.
Yeah, no, he's actually probably a really nice guy. That's all you
Yeah,
hear.
yeah. He does a lot
And
for
he really
charity.
is a
I
nice
know.
guy. But on the ice,
Yeah.
he's not, and he's a piece of shit, and I hate him.
It's like someone that Bob said when I was trying to name my least favorite player, Sean Avery. Piece of shit on the ice.
Oh God, I hate that
guy. Real life, great guy. One of the first, I think,
guy.
hockey players who was an advocate for gay rights, I think, actually. Sean Avery.
No, against gay rights.
No, he was for it.
Sean Avery.
Yeah, Sean Avery. I'm trying to find it right now.
That asshole, that total creep asshole was for gay rights.
Yep, he said, quote, committed couples should be able to marry the person they love. And yep, he fully supported
is he married?
Gay rights.
Is he married?
I don't know, actually. Sean Avery marriage. I have no clue. It says here Hillary Rhonda, so I think they were. Oh, okay, they were married at some point, but now she has a restraining order against him.
Yeah, I think the reason is because he left her for his boyfriend. His reason he likes gay, is for gay rights, because he's got to be one of those gay athletes that never came out of the closet. Yeah, I'm saying that. I'm not really. I have no idea.
No.
But I want to believe it. I want to believe it.
This is someone who likes Sean Avery who's laughing at this, by the way. So anybody who likes Sean Avery, I just want to
believe it, because if he hated gays that much, and I thought he did, it's because he's gay. Which most people that hate gay people that's their
I'm saying he was for gay rights.
I know, but I just refuse to believe that he was that progressive.
Apparently, with 2011, 2012 was also, he was really, really progressive. Apparently,
I don't know. I don't remember that part of it. I thought he was the opposite, so I don't know if that's somebody reported that wrong.
I don't know. I just looked up Sean Avery gay rights, and I found 8 articles immediately saying he's an advocate, blah 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 blah, all that. So
okay, well, I guess he gets 1 mark on the good side.
Actually 2, because he did check Tuukka Rask right in the head. So I'll say 2 personally.
And do you remember that incident with Brodeur?
Oh, 3 actually. Then
he
3
was just,
then actually.
He was standing there just
right in front of him. Yeah, Brodeur trying to push him away, comes back.
And just taunting
right
him.
after.
Yeah. So
God.
But
shout
you know what?
Avery role,
I like Brodeur a lot better than Avery, so no. I don't like Avery. I never did. He's an asshole. He had a YouTube channel too. He was like driving his bicycle on the streets of New York.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
traps and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even know what the fuck this is. I subscribed to it after 3 videos. I was like, what the fuck is this? I stopped watching.
I didn't know. I wasn't gonna watch because it's Sean Avery. No.
Yeah.
Todd Bertuzzi was just a criminal, and I'm a Canucks fan. Todd Bertuzzi. That's okay. So that's Tyler's father, right? He's the one. He did what? He's the one who did the stick. Steve Moore. Steve, whatever his name.
Grabbed him from the collar and swung around.
And the guy went down and hit his head on the ice, and Steve Moore, right?
And the pile up was what caused him to break his neck. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. I don't think Todd Bertuzzi was not one of the players that I would have cheered for in my day. Because of that. Yeah, he was just he was like a thug.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Steve Moore incident, you can't like that.
I can't tell if you're getting that. I can't tell if you're getting that as well, if it's just me.
Well, what's wrong?
I'm getting testing your speakers for StreamYard right now.
What?
It's coming through my AirPods right now. I don't know what's happening. Oh, it's going away now. I
hear nothing. I only hear you.
Okay, good. Okay. I don't know what happened. I think it's because I pressed my my pause and play button.
You probably did.
I'm hoping we're good now. Habs Guru had a good question that I skipped over. My apologies, Habs Guru. Did you guys consider following any other hockey teams before you started following the Canadians?
Yes. I was a Chicago Blackhawks fan because of Tony Esposito.
Smart. I like that.
And I figure I must have seen Tony Esposito in a game when I was really small because he played here the year before he went to. He played, I want to say, 13 games for the Habs. In a year they won the cup, so he kind of won a cup with the Habs, sort of. I must have seen him in that game or a game. I must have, because he became my first favorite hockey player was Tony Esposito. So I liked the Blackhawks, and then Guy Lafleur happened, and I went really quickly to the Habs and have never left. And I'll never be a fan in that way of another hockey team. You know, there's teams I don't mind and whatever, but there's no other team I cheer for. Unless it's like, you know, you want to see them beat this team because whatever, you know, that's the only time. But I don't cheer for any other team except Montreal.
Hell yeah. I mean, I've said before on like my streams, I'm a pseudo Florida Panthers fan. I like them. But yeah, no, I like Rick said, I don't cheer for them as much as I ever will for the Canadiens.
You can. I'm only speaking for myself, by the way, but I just don't.
Yeah, no, like don't. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna go out of my way and get 15 little statue figures for the Panthers, a Panthers piggy bank. I'm not gonna do all this for the Panthers. This is exclusively for the Canadiens. I will like the Panthers, but it's never a
I would never get. I don't own any other team logo, clothes. No.
I do actually. I have a Panthers and a Penguins jersey to go with my Habs jersey.
Cool. I have nothing else. No. The only one I have, you can see the yellow one there because I wore that. That was like my old timers league sweater.
Oh shit! Well, okay, that's fine. You played in that league. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
You cannot own that.
We were the Rocket. So interesting.
Oh shit!
We didn't win any games though, but we were the Rocket. I swear, I think we lost every single game we played. We were horrible. That's because I ran the team, I think. No, I got in late. They asked me to run it. I answered an ad to play, and then they asked, "Anybody want to run the team?" So I volunteered. It was a late ad, and I was just struggling every week to try to get players to play.
Oh shit!
So it was not very. It was fun, but it was not.
Yeah, if you had fun, I think that's what matters most.
And I was the worst. I was probably the worst player on the team, if not the worst, the second worst. And the only reason that they kept me is because I agreed to run the team.
So. You gave yourself like 2 minutes a night.
No, I mean I went out. Well, yeah, no, I played a regular shift and everything, but I wasn't the best player there. That's for sure. I was playing defense and I couldn't skate backwards. That ought to tell you.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah. All right, enough about me.
Bob,
I can't find any questions. You got one?
Bob, didn't Hotchick win the most Vezina trophies? I think that's Brodeur, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think it's Brodeur. I'm sure Hotchick won one or two, but I don't think the most.
Oh,
did he?
Be happy? It's actually Jacques Plante.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, 7. Then it's actually Bill Durnan. I believe
Jacques Plante back in the 50s, right? Or was it Durnan in the 50s?
Durnan was the 40s. It was Jacques Plante in the 50s. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think Plante was the goalie when they won the 5 in a row.
Pretty sure he was. I'll see if I can look real quick. Yep, he was.
And back then, it wasn't like, they had a second goalie, but they didn't use him very much. Like,
yeah,
the goalie, pretty much you needed one goalie unless he got hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't think they had two. Like, I don't think you dressed 2 for a game. You dressed 1, I think. And then they had the guy in the stands in case the guy got injured, or one of the teammates would play nets if that happened.
That might have been that, I think, in the 40s, 50s. I think that's how it was. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they had the backup goalie till the 60s.
Yeah. That would make sense. I think that's
a long fucking time ago, man.
Yeah. Back when you were what, 53, I think?
Oh, I was already up there in age. But you do the math. I'm 61. You do the math. If it works.
Yeah. Andre,
If it works for you, you need to go back to school for math.
either that or give us some of that good shit you're smoking.
It still doesn't work for.
Andre, good question. Imagine that you could choose any 3 players in the NHL, add them to the Canadiens as a reinforcement. What players would you choose, if any?
Any 3 players in the NHL and add to Habs as a reinforcement. But wait, as a reinforcement, so not like starting players, but I think it's pretty fucking easy. I'd go Guy Lafleur, Rocket Richard, Jean Beliveau, and then you could say they can be backed up by Henri Richard. Like you could just give a list, and any one of those guys would be good. Just add any one of those guys.
You know what? I'm gonna say first of all, Guy Lafleur. Obviously, you kind of have to say Guy Lafleur.
Especially
Saku Koivu. Yeah, Saku Koivu.
Yeah,
because I unfortunately never saw Koivu play as an active player. I wasn't watching hockey when he was, I was gonna say alive. Thankfully, I've seen him when he's alive, just not when he was a player. And plus, I want to see what a not a real Habs captain, but a well-respected Habs captain is like. And I'm actually gonna say, funny enough, we're talking about the Panthers. I'm gonna say Pavel Bure. I want Pavel Bure on the Montreal Canadiens.
Oh, we're allowed to choose for. Oh, you said NHL player. I still go with Habs.
Yeah, I mean, I just. I mean, technically related to a Canadian, so I mean, there's that connection.
I'll go this one better just to fix all the problems. Guy Lafleur, Larry Robinson, either Patrick Roy or Ken. I'll go Patrick Roy because of the butterfly. But and there you go, solve all the problems that right now are ailing these guys.
I like that. Yeah,
and that would do it.
Imagine having both Price and Waugh able to coach Sam Montembeault. Holy hell!
Yeah, imagine.
God, imagine that. Yeah, or Jacob Fowler when he comes up. God, that would be.
Well, Price
you're creating.
Price said he'll help.
You're creating the best goalie of all time at that point if you have both Waugh and Price.
The best chance to be as good as he could be at that point. Yeah. But I really think, if you had a player, a goal scorer of that quality of Guy Lafleur in today's player, I'm not saying bring old Guy Lafleur, a Larry Robinson as a defenseman, and then a goalie like Patrick Roy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think with the team that's here now and up and coming and everything, you add those guys into the mix, the rebuild's over.
Yeah, the rebuild's over. We're making playoffs this year. Larry Robinson's playoff streak continues.
Yeah, exactly.
We're making all of that.
Yeah.
We're making playoffs easily. We're probably immediate cup contenders.
Yeah, and you didn't have to go outside the old organization to do it, You don't have to mix and match from, one of the few teams you could do that. I shouldn't say that. Yeah. No, that's not fair.
I mean, Montreal, Detroit.
No, there were great players. No, but there
Toronto,
but if you're saying 3 players, every organization's had. I mean, if you go back to like the original 6, right? Just and even the first expansion, every one of those organizations has 3 great players in their history.
Yeah.
So you can do that.
Arizona's best player, meanwhile, is like Keith Tkachuk. And then like Shane Doan.
You have to put
I mean, Shane Doan was good. He played his whole career there. He was never that like.
He wasn't a superstar. I don't think he was a superstar.
Yeah, no, he was a very solid top 6 option.
Yeah, he was and a great leader though. I mean, you can't deny it. Shane Doan was a great leader.
Actually, technically, if you do want to go Phoenix, Teemu Selanne has to be there because he did spend a couple years with the Jets. And the Coyotes.
It's true. Yeah, it's that organization. You're right. Teemu Selanne. So every organization has 3 great players in history.
And if you can find 3 great players for the Jets and for the Coyotes like that, you can find one for every
organization.
God, just that would be a good video. Finding like the
except the expansion teams.
Oh yeah, Vegas and Seattle. Vegas, it's like
went down the wrong way.
Murray, Stone, and like
you just don't have that list to pick from,
Yeah, Seattle, you're picking from like Jordan Eberle, Vince Dunn.
No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work for you. It's got to go back
Yeah,
a certain number of years as a minimum.
Yeah, you have to be around for at least 25 years. Well, actually, even then, Columbus. Oh God,
they never had. Did they ever have good players there?
Rick Nash, maybe. Sergei Fedorov, he was with them for a while.
Yeah, no, it's true. There's not a lot of names.
Yeah,
to go from there. Larry Robinson. Bob Ziargo says at 72 years old, Larry would be D1 and power play quarterback.
I mean, probably.
No. Matheson is pretty good. Matheson's on like a career best, but I mean like smashing it. If he plays all 80, I was doing it today. If he plays all 82 games, what's he going to get? About 55 points.
Yeah, in year 60. And...
Yeah, I mean, that's a hell of a pace, and that's a well above his previous. So, yeah, he wouldn't be able to obviously beat him.
He set his career high last year, 34 points, playing barely over half the season. So it's
48 games. Yeah. So he's already almost better than that. He's got 31 points and 44 this year.
Yeah, so 45 now, actually.
I guess 45 now. Did he get any last night? I don't remember.
Unfortunately, no. He didn't.
No, because we only got one.
Two. Caulfield and
no, he didn't get it.
Pedersen. I wish we had Elias Pedersen. Vancouver. Pedersen.
No, don't remind me of that. I did a stupid video about that. Did you see? Would you trade Kirby Dach for Elias Pedersen? No way. And then Kirby Dach goes out and gets injured like that like a week later.
Oh God. Oh, was that this season or last season we got hurt?
Yeah, going into this season.
Oh God. I mean, I don't know. He's a UFA in 2 years. We can have both, maybe.
Well, it's one of those videos I take that one back.
It's like,
did you see? That guy that puts up the bad takes there on Twitter. I forget.
Yeah, bad Habs takes exposed.
Goshen Canadian got one.
I saw that.
Did you see that? And so he put out a response going, "Yeah, yikes." Kind of like, I wish I could have that back. Not my favorite account to follow, though, he said.
Oh, yeah. I gave him a follow yesterday because for some reason I wasn't following him. I kept getting the tweets. I was like,
I guess I am too. But I now when I see him up there, like I'm gonna go cringy because you never know. You could come up with one of mine just as easy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'd get on there because I don't post much on Twitter. But
I used to. Not as much anymore.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I don't think you'll come up with anything as embarrassing as we should trade Kirby Dach for Elias Pedersen. Oh wait.
I thought I gave a good argument, but I think in the long run I was really wrong. I'm trying to find. I see this big black thing. Harry, you just need to get a big black plastic rat to put on your shelf to represent the Panthers. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Throwing the rats out there.
Yeah, that's true, Bob. Yeah, I can just put it there, color the eyes a little red.
I think the next question to ask is, Harry, what did you think I was going to say when I started with the big black? What were you thinking? I want to know.
No comment.
You don't have to answer that.
Yeah, no comment, please. So all I hear was big black thing. I'm like, the fuck? I don't know where you're going. I saw the question like 20 minutes ago. I was just like, wait, what are you doing? Rick, where are you going with this?
That's what I saw that out of the corner of my eye. You thought I was going to say something else.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah. That's the kind of fun we have right here on this channel.
Yeah, we're not monetized, so we can say whatever we want for the first 1,000 subs. No, I wish.
Especially, and listen, it's a big audience, 4 people, so everybody hopefully is giving a thumbs up.
Yeah, hopefully, if you're enjoying what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up video.
All right. And tell your friends. Don't forget to tell your friends.
And also, don't hit the thumbs up video. Hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, as I just apparently said.
The thumbs up video? Yeah. Do we have one of those?
I don't think we have a thumbs up video.
Let's do a video of a thumbs up.
Yeah. We'll get that posted as soon as we can. It's going to take a lot of work to get a thumbs up video going, though.
I got it all. Listen, in slow motion, right? Starts out, you got this music that's building. You got And slowly the thumb comes
Gotta
up.
get that epic music in there, yeah.
And there's your video. Hey, listen. It works.
I will say that has meme potential.
That, you know what? You put that as a short, I bet you get views.
Probably.
I'm telling you.
Send this to your friends to thumbs up them.
And you just make sure it's 8 seconds long, because that's how much people's attention span is. You're going to get lots of views, and they're going to watch it all the way through. Probably.
We can hope.
Bob's Your Uncle says, is that for your 3 guys? The Seddon twins and Luongo for Vancouver. Stan Schmill was a good one. Now, Tiger Williams, I mean, he could play a little bit of hockey, but I mean, I don't know that I don't think I
believe he had a 20-goal year one year, maybe 30-goal actually.
Did he? Was he that good? He was actually a decent hockey player.
Yeah, 35 goals, 62-point season.
Yeah, that's true.
All the while in that same season, putting up 343 penalty minutes.
Yeah, no, the guy was tough as nails, fought a lot. I hated Tiger Williams because he played for Toronto for a while.
Yeah, the start of his career, first 6 seasons, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I hated him, especially in Toronto.
Yeah.
Cue up the cheesy Bordeaux music.
Yeah, Austin Matthews mustache. Oh God, yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, Williams, I can imagine, was a fan favorite. Yeah, he scored a goal right on his stick. Yeah, did a lot of that one year, the 35-goal year.
In Toronto, he was a fan favorite. Yeah, he was not a fan favorite here in Montreal. Never was not.
Yeah. Every team he played for, I'd imagine he was probably a fan favorite.
I imagine. I imagine. Where did he play? Vancouver, Toronto.
Toronto. Then he got traded to Vancouver.
Yeah.
Then went to Detroit for a season. Played with the Kings for 4 years, or parts of 4 years, and then ends his career with the Whalers.
Yeah, I don't remember the Whalers.
Yeah, he played 26 whole games there. So
yeah, last season of his career.
I mean, let's be honest, with the Whalers, that's probably a top 3 player right there.
They had a couple of good players back then.
Yeah, Bobby Hall.
No, wait a second. I can't remember the goddamn names of them. There were a few good players there.
Yeah.
Not a ton. Well, Ron Francis came from there.
Yeah.
He was a great player. Ron Francis.
I don't think Brennan was exclusively Carolina. I think he was with Hartford too.
He might have been.
Let me look that up. Actually, I can correct myself right now. Nope, he was exclusively Carolina. He came from Philly in 2000.
Okay.
Right,
Philadelphia. That's where Brindamore was before. That's right.
Yeah. Drafted by St. Louis, traded to Philly, and then ends up in Carolina. Hey, you know what? We got 35 subs. We've gone up 4 since the stream has started. Thank you guys for the subscribers.
Thank you, people. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I think they all left, though, because there's only 3 people. We're here for a log haul.
Yeah.
Am I only Harry? Am I what? Am I?
He accidentally combined 2 posts. He accidentally reposted the same comment. Here, go back to that Google post about the Vezina Trophy. It goes Plant, Durham, then Hasek, but the voting rules that have changed gives Hasek the edge.
For the Vezinas? Oh, okay.
Yeah, for the Vezina. But I mean, still, Plant's got 7, regardless of the voting rules changing or not. Plant, right. I mean, under the current rules, you can say Hasek has 6, but overall, Plant still has 7.
Am I the only one contributing to this chat now? It seems like it, Bob. Without you, I don't know. We're gonna be dead in the water.
Yeah, I mean, we can start talking about Jonathan Drouin if we want.
Nobody say any. No.
I mean, we can start talking about Jonathan Drouin.
Oh, the love affair is coming out now.
No, I got
the man crush.
We got Tyler Toffoli, who I don't think you can see looks nothing like Tyler Toffoli.
Yeah, and I don't see a 73, so there's no way you can who is that? The anonymous tab.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Tyler Toffoli.
Yeah, okay, but bottom part wasn't showing.
God, yeah.
Put it up on camera.
And then the other one is
Well, there's
Weber
only
from
3
this
people
time
here.
in
I
Nashville.
gotta blow my nose. I got a bit of
Yeah,
a
no
cold.
problem. No problem. All right. Yeah, if you guys got any comments, any questions, hockey or non-related, again, we talk about movies. I can probably get on about some video games. I don't know if Rick's played much of the video game, but
You talk. Go ahead. I mean, if you got something, go ahead. Let's just
yeah.
let's entertain. Let's entertain this a vast room of people.
Yeah, if you guys want to let us know if you're,
we'll jump in at some point. Who knows?
if you guys want to let us know if you're in the bathroom, go ahead, do that. We'll get something out of it. Actually, please don't do that. But
is that what he said? He didn't say he's taking a shit. He just said shit.
No, that's me. If you guys got anything, if you guys want to let us know if you're taking a shit, go for it.
Yeah, if you want, and if you want it, we'll invite you on. Let us see how you do it.
We'll rate you out of 10.
I think YouTube would like that very much.
No, that's OnlyFans content right there.
Oh, jeez.
You got to pay extra for that.
I don't have a bobblehead. I have a Guy Lafleur. What are those? It's not the bobbleheads. What are they called? The Funko Pop.
Yeah.
That I want to say Baby sent to me.
Hey, let's go, Baby. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Baby that sent that to me.
I've seen that one. I know there's
it's always on my table back there.
Oh shit!
It's dark there now, but it's on the table. I always put Guy Lafleur.
Yeah, I see it now. I see it. You got the Funko Pop logo and little figure right under it. Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, well, that's the box. The Guy Lafleur.
I see that. I mean,
dark. There's a Rick Grimes there. And then there's
okay, see.
And there's like a Cupid doll, but that's because we used to play the radio bingo, and one of the group bought us all. It was for luck, so I just put it there.
There we go. Yeah, I know they made a couple Funko Pops for the Canadians. I know they've made Lafleur. I think Caulfield. I think they've made one. Maybe Suzuki.
I think so.
Yeah, they made a couple. So yeah, I know they do a couple for the NHL overall. They have one for Matthews, which would be fun to buy and then burn it. At 1,000 subscribers, at the 1,000 subs for this channel, I will buy an Austin Matthews Funko Pop and burn it.
Yeah, it's fire hazard. I just take a hammer to it.
Okay, at 1,000 subs, I will buy an Austin Matthews Funko Pop and destroy it in some manner that does not involve fire. Think
about how much more satisfying that would be than just burning it.
That is true. Instead of just
let
out rage on that shit,
or just do unthinkable things to it.
I would rather not think about unthinkable things right now.
And for everybody out there listening, yeah, you make up those things in your own minds. Yeah. We're not gonna.
And that was the end of the Don't Fuck With Me media channel. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
I was sure there you just said don't fuck with me. Sure. But I mean that's what the name is supposed to imply.
Yeah. Bob's got a hockey question. Will the NHL expand to Europe? No. I can't see it.
If we don't go extinct in the next 20 years, I would say yes.
Really?
It's natural. It's a natural place to expand if you're looking to grow fan base, to grow the league. I mean, where else are you going to go? How many teams can they put in North America? Now, I get Canada. There's room, but there's not enough population really to support it.
I mean, right? yeah, because like you look at it, really like
if you want to go to some cities that have money, Europe is like next.
Yeah, because like in North America, what is it? Quebec, Houston, but maybe Atlanta if you really want to try that again.
They do. Apparently, they do actually. I don't know why.
I mean, I'd be fine with it. I've never seen the Thrashers play. I'll take a season of Atlanta.
Well, I mean, but a season because that's about all it'll last.
But yeah, like that's just the thing though. Is if you do go to Europe, where the hell can you go? Like where it lines up and it's all right with the NHL, because you'd have to have like.
Okay, I'm gonna go this far and say if it's say 20 years down the road, travel is going to be a lot quicker.
Probably,
so
hopefully,
you'll be able to do the flights and get there, and they'll be it'll be just like an extended like a West Coast trip or wherever. I don't know if it's East or West, but that's all because travel will be a lot quicker. So I think once that happens, it opens up Europe.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, you know what? Thinking about it like that, yeah, I
There's
actually kind of
cities
like
there
that.
with fucking money, dude.
Plus, you could have like 5 teams fly down if you got, say, a team in, I don't know, say for some reason you go to the UK first. You go there, you can bring in 5 teams, have them all play the home team,
Well,
and then
that's
like
probably
maybe
they'll probably do something like that. Yeah, you
yeah,
wouldn't just go there for a game to Europe and come back overnight. Like that's
yeah,
not. But I mean, travel will get a lot quicker.
yeah.
So if you're gonna
Hopefully,
go there and
no,
play 5-6
good.
games, it could work.
Yeah. I like that actually, like because they have that yearly preseason. They play like 3 games in
That's why
Europe.
they're doing it, dude. That's why
They
they're
used
doing
they
it.
used to in the regular season, the '07 season. I don't know if you remember this, Rick. The '07, the '06-07 season started with the Ducks and Kings in, I think it was Japan.
Yeah. Well,
I know
that's
in the
why they're
UK.
doing it. That they're trying to
Yeah,
test and see. They're trying to
yeah,
build a market out there over the next 10 years or so.
yeah.
I
That's
believe
why
that's what they're doing.
that would make sense because the global series. There we go. International games played. Yeah, like for example, that's 1938. I would rather not 1938.
Yeah, that's a little
Uh,
old. It's a little
yeah,
old.
yeah. Like looking recently, 2022, they went to Prague. They went to Stockholm this year.
This year they
Yeah,
went
like
to Australia.
oh yeah, they went to Australia. This last year they went to the
Yeah.
Stockholm. They went to Sweden. Like 2018, they went to
They're opening up
Switzerland,
they're
Germany.
opening up a world market. That's what they're
Yeah,
doing.
yeah. I actually think Finland, like Bob said, I think Finland has a really good chance of getting an NHL team.
There's a lot of countries out there that have
Yeah.
potential, have a lot of potential. If like I said, I think once the travel is quicker.
Yeah. I actually have a thing. You don't follow football much, Rick. I know that, but I know
No.
the NFL used to have a league called the NFL Europe, which was
Yes, I
basically
do.
just
I remember hearing about that. Yes.
yeah. So I was thinking, what if the NHL decides to do that instead of straight up putting a team there? They have an NHL Europe where, like, say a couple of their star players are drafted to be on those teams.
Great way to
Maybe
build
not.
fan bases, like fans.
Yeah. Hey, this guy from the NHL, now he's playing in our league, because I think it could be treated not necessarily as a minor league, but it could be treated as maybe you have an NHL Europe, and then the two
They
finalists.
already have lots of hockey there. I mean, it's not like hockey's not
Yeah.
played there. So I don't know if that's the problem, but I think they're
Yeah,
trying
no.
to build markets for the future
Yeah.
out there by doing all these,
Yeah.
games all over in the preseason. To me, that makes it makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah, I could actually see it. Yeah, and I responded immediately with a no. But yeah, no, hearing that with the preseason stuff and being reminded of that, yeah, I think there's a legit chance that it could happen. Actually, yeah.
You know what? Bob's asked this: if the NHL expands to Europe, do they change the name to the World Global Hockey League? I think they go. No, the name is already National Hockey League, right? They just change it International Hockey League.
Yeah, because the World Hockey League, that would be the WHL. That's going to interfere with the Western Hockey League.
Yeah.
And then the Global Hockey
the
League,
INHL.
the INHL.
International Hockey League.
Yeah, I like that. The INHL. That would take some time to get used to, but I like it.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at 20 years down the road. I won't ever see it, but
and you're looking at fucking 100 years of it just being the NHL. So like,
yeah, I mean, they'll figure out something like that,
Yeah,
I mean, it makes sense, but that's if we don't like burn up here on this planet before
that's
that.
true. Yeah,
because that could happen. True. We don't know.
Yeah, there's a chance of it. Yeah,
unfortunately, but me with all the fun, happy stuff I got to bring up.
Matt, how's it going?
Hey, Matt Outdoor.
What conversation we're going to come into?
Team Austria featuring Arnold Schwarzenegger as head coach and GM and president and whatever the hell else he wants. But by then, I don't think Arnie's going to be with us anymore.
Probably not. 20 years
already,
from now, he's already what?
Well, he's already like 80.
40, 70? Yeah, 76. He'll be 96 in 20 years.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen.
It'll be his grandson or his son.
Would be kind of cool.
That's actually very callous what I just said. I don't know that he still has a son. His son Sasha died.
Oh.
I know he's got daughters. I don't think he has.
He has 3 sons apparently.
He still has 3 sons. Okay, I wasn't sure because I know that Sasha died. like a couple of years
Joseph
ago.
Baina is now his name, so I don't know if he changed his name. Patrick and Christopher Schwarzenegger.
Okay, so he's got. Oh yeah, you know what? That special on Netflix, was it? It's I saw him at the gym with his son. Stupid me.
Oh, no way.
Well, I think it was the kid that he had with the maid.
Oh yeah.
It's true. I think that's the one.
That.
So he's got that. That's one of his sons.
Yeah.
I should have thought of that right away.
Yeah.
KHL
that is true, Andre. The KHL. Yep.
Tried to expand to Europe and China.
Well, not tried. They have technically.
You know what though? But wait, you know what? The KHL doesn't have the same power. I want to say that maybe the NHL does, right? It might not work. Maybe they didn't have the same kind of funds or anything like that would need. So maybe that is the difference.
Yeah.
The INHL, like the iPhone. Brought to you by Apple.
Oh God, please no. Get Steve Jobs out of here, please.
Team Czechia featuring Jagger as the starting center at 63.
I'll be fine with that. He wouldn't be. I'd hope he wouldn't be the center. I'd hope he'd be a winger, but
I think Jagger right now could be 4th overall in scoring in the KHL. I mean, Jordan Wheel's 5th. Jordan Wheel is 5th in the KHL in scoring.
Yeah, I fucking hope Jagger could still beat out Jordan Wheel for.
I would think, right? Even though he's like 20 years older, I would still think he could.
That's being very generous to Jagger. Just 20 years older.
Well, wait, he was a rookie in 91. So he was 18 coming into the league. So what are we looking at? 91 is 30 odd. So he's what? 50?
52. I'm pretty sure. 51 actually. He turns 52 next month.
All the difference. Yeah, if he was 52, I might not be sure. But at 51, he's gonna be fine.
Yeah. Also, Andre, they've not tried to expand. They have expanded. There's a team in Beijing in the KHL.
Oh, that's right. The Dragons, the
Kunlun Red Star.
That's it. And didn't Kovalev, wasn't he coaching there? Or Markov?
I'll look up Kovalev. It says he's a Russian coach, Kovalev. I'll look it up on his Wikipedia.
But it could have been Markov was coaching.
Kovalev is the assistant coach.
There you go. So that's where Kovalev's coaching.
Markov. I'm trying to see if there's anything.
No, it was one or the other. I don't think Markov was there. I forget where Markov was, but he was coaching. But they kind of tossed him.
Doesn't say here actually where he coached. I know he went back to the KHL, but it doesn't say that he was a coach.
He was playing in the same team, the last team he was playing on. He was then coaching, I believe. I think.
Oh, the Yaroslav Lokomotiv.
That's it. The Locomotive. I'm pretty sure it's the Locomotive.
Yager's telling me now looking for a stay-at-home D-man for his new NHL Euro team. I mean, Bob, I don't know how to skate, but I can go to Europe.
Well, if you don't know how to skate, you'll definitely be stay-at-home.
I mean, I can learn. I'm a fast learner.
You'll be stay-at-home because you ain't skating around.
I mean, Yager, I'm a big boy. You need a fourth line enforcer. I'm your guy. None of the enforcers knew how to skate. I don't know either, but I could damn sure fight.
Listen, I could. I'll teach you. I know how to skate backwards now. Not well.
Do you actually?
Well, I taught myself, and because my kids, when they were small, we used to live by the arena in Dorval, so we'd go on the free skate days. So to teach them, they had these little net frames that they'd push.
Oh yeah.
So they'd be pushing. I'd be on the other end, going backwards, and because of that, I can skate backwards a bit now.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah. But I swear my whole life I could not skate backwards. I could do the turn, go for it, then turn and glide, yes. But to skate and move now, I couldn't. But now I can. I can't cross over backwards though. To turn to turn, I can't do that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not the best skater. That was never my forte. All it was, I just would go and play. I wasn't the best, but I didn't. I was even the biggest, heavy kid there. And I still would go out and play and skate and do that every night and every day. And I always did. Because I love my game of hockey.
Absolutely.
I was actually thinking about it Dorval, because of the weather, it's a little colder. They just opened up a couple of rinks outdoors, and I thought, should I try it with my knees? I don't think I should try, but I want to so bad. I would love to be able to go out and skate around, shoot a puck.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, me and my parents actually, because where we live, it's very much an open area. We've wanted to get get planks of wood, set them up, ice down a section, just get a little ice rink. We just never. It's never been the right temperature to be able to do it. And when it is, it's snowing like a motherfucker. So
it's work. It's not easy. It's work. What we used to do, we lived on a farm. We didn't farm the land. We rented it out to the neighbor, actually. But in the winter, in the field, the first field there'd always be ice in between, like the tilled parts, and it would be pretty wide. And we just go skate out on that ice. That was really interesting. We didn't have to do anything, and it was usually pretty good too. It was like smooth. It was no work.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, wish we got that. I know. Part of our front yard had a little.
You don't live on a farm, though. You live in town more.
No, we live right across the street from the farm.
Okay, yeah. In the winter, they'd like to do something.
Yeah. We've already asked them. They said, yeah, sure. Just as long as you don't interfere with the tractors coming in and out, use the little ice rink.
Yeah, for sure. Just it's work. Now, Bob thinks you were gonna skate on the wood, but the planks of wood are to build boards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, build the boards, build a little solid surface, get some water, let it freeze, and
it's actually not bad. You just buy one of those big bags.
Oh yeah.
You set that up. You fill it. And when it freezes, it's got to be, I tried this. So if it's not fully like really frozen, don't cut the goddamn bag. I made that mistake. But then you just cut the plastic off. Yeah. And you got a ring. That's what they do. That's what a lot of people do. But if you put boards and everything, you just flood it every night if it's cold enough. But we don't get the weather anymore.
Exactly. Yeah. We don't get the minus 30, minus 40 degrees where
we don't
let it sit overnight. It'll freeze and then.
And when I was a kid, man, I swear, end of November right through to March, pretty much. Yeah. We were into March. We were skating. It didn't melt during the winter, and I have to refreeze. It was just totally different.
Yeah, like we only just started getting snow 2 weeks ago. Now?
Yeah, it's 2 weeks. Yeah, we had a little bit before, but it went away. Then it's 2 weeks since this came.
Yeah,
and look. We're the 19th, well, almost the 20th. It's only like another 3 weeks, and then winter starts to get better mid February around my birthday.
Yeah,
the last 5 years or so. By then, we're starting to get better. So, it's like it's the mildest winter I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, where I am, it was pretty cold this morning, but it's been
a cold day today. Yeah, yesterday and today was cold. Yeah,
it's been so easy though, like you said, compared to recent years. It's been like, oh, okay, winter, what a big deal. It's like,
it's not like what we were used to. My God, I don't know if we'll ever see minus 40 here again, except the odd time.
I mean, that's good because
I don't mind it, but you say it's good. It's not really because that's what we should be getting. But okay, that's for
probably
show. When we do our doomsday show, we'll talk more about that.
Where did this all start? Now it was 2019,
Don't get on that. 2019 was 2020 when we got COVID.
Oh,
they're working on China. Speaking of China and why they would be doing this, the reports that they're working on a lethal, 100% lethal COVID version of COVID. Like, why? The world today, I'm telling you, the programmers of the simulation, they wanted to have fun.
Maybe my guess would be that they're creating the 100% lethal COVID using pieces of COVID to determine what makes COVID so they can stop COVID. But then why wouldn't they just take those pieces of COVID, find out what's lethal about it, and
Harry, do you know what would be more effective? you would stand up and just spin around. That would be more effective than going.
All right, here we go.
There you go. You're accomplishing a lot more.
I'm letting this spin out. I'm letting it end.
At some point, watch. See, underneath the thread is you're gonna just topple over in a second. You got to the top of the thread.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, probably.
It doesn't work like that.
Okay, good.
I can spin around all I want on this one, man.
Okay, good.
I was having fun to see how gullible you were. That's all.
Well, I don't know how this one is because fucking when me and my dad put it, it just plopped on, so I didn't know if it was it just racing.
Yeah, that's why, because you could just spin. That's why you can. That's why you can spin and spin and spin.
Yeah.
It's called what's the word I'm looking for? It's called oh shit, I can't think of the word and I'm trying to sound smart here. Engineering.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Bob says my next door neighbor or his next door neighbor bought a rink kit. It's got a huge plastic tarp that he uses for the ice surface, adds water and snow, and plastic boards. I'm guessing it's 80 feet long, 30 feet wide, or big.
That's perfect. Seriously, that's perfect. And you need, but yeah, there's all kinds of rink kits, all different kinds of them, from at different price ranges and shit. And yeah, you find one. But like I said, the weather isn't like it was anymore. So, you get it for 2-3 weeks. That's it now,
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
or it melts every couple of weeks,
Yeah. Oh, rinks melted, ice it or water it up, let it ice overnight, and it's like next morning it's melted. Can't use it again.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
I once tried when we were living on the other side of Dorval. I didn't do it right. But it was tiny. The kit I got was pretty small, but my kids were small, so we didn't really need bigger than that.
Yeah.
But it didn't come across. It didn't work.
Go ahead. That was very awkward. That was very awkward.
Awkward.
Yeah, Bob said he has his kids out there every day or his neighbor has his kids out there every day after school, and on weekdays his buddies come over 3-on-3 or 4-on-4. They have benches and a fire pit going. That does sound like a lot of fun, Bob.
I remember a time when 3-on-3 or 4-on-4, that meant like a small orgy. I don't know where that came from.
We can get away with it here on Don't Puck With Me.
Absolutely.
Talking Habs, you're monetized. You can be a little more classy here. Nah, just let it all hang out.
No, what we're doing here tonight, it's monetized or not. You're not gonna have any you get what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. No, but when you monetize, you won't have any trouble doing these kind of shows.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah.
No, you won't have any. They've never given me any problems with anything I've done.
Oh shit, nice.
I've only had a couple of copyright things.
Yeah.
That's it. I've never gotten a community strike from their guidelines. Never. So.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Well, I guess you can make sex jokes then. Perfect.
You can make. Did you say you can make sex videos? What did you say?
No, sex jokes.
Oh, sex jokes. Yeah. Depending on how graphic and stuff, like
roll out. It's all like that. Like, 3-on-3 means an orgy. Like, yeah, no, they're not gonna copyright you.
That's nothing. As long as you don't put it in, they'd rather not be in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
After that,
Yeah.
But they do.
The bot isn't watching this far into the stream.
And also, besides, 13 and under are not supposed to be on here.
Yeah, and if they are, they're on YouTube Kids.
So if they are, they're not really supposed to. And everything is set. None of this is made for kids. So, it's all my settings and all the settings here for that. So if they're here,
that's how I set my videos too.
We can't control anything more than that.
Nah. If your kid is currently watching this video, parent your kid, please.
Yes.
That's not on us. That's on you.
Yeah, if your under 14-year-old kid is watching this, that is on you, not on us.
Yeah. Weekend at Harry's. Oh God, Bob. I don't want to be a corpse, please. No, thank you.
Weekend at Harry's.
Are you surprised I got that?
What did we call this? We're looking for. I put it in the description. We're looking for a Tom. We want to have this. The next time we do the show, we want it to be with Tom, Dick, and Harry. Anybody out there named Tom? Anybody out there want to be Tom?
Be Tom. Oh, that's great. That's great.
You let who?
His neighbor, like
his friend. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the yellow strand.
Tuck me in the morning. That's for your wife to do. Tuck me in the front, party in the rear. Some slogans. Listen, some slogans for the channel down the road.
Yeah.
Nobody needs him. Austin Matthews mustache. Nobody does.
Yeah, I'd rather not. I'd rather be able to pick up women.
I'd rather wear a Hitler mustache.
I have the opposite Hitler.
And believe me, I don't want to wear one of those. So
I have the reverse Hitler.
You have the reverse Hitler. Nothing there.
Yeah, I'm missing the.
Yeah, everything else but there. That's true. I never noticed.
Yeah.
It's called the reverse Hitler.
It's very. I'm making a fashion statement, Rick.
Yes, but a passive aggressive one.
See, I'm standing against Hitler because I don't have. He had the mustache here. I don't have the mustache. Ignore that I have hair in the same spots that he does.
Yeah, there you go. It's never good in any way to be associated with Hitler. I guess you should know. It's not good. Top 3 don't puck with me names that were rejected. Oh shit, I had a list. I don't have the list anymore because we decided on the name. Shit, I can't even remember. We had a bunch. Nothing super funny though. But Bob has Pucko Files.
Oh god.
Pucko Files, puck me in the corner. No, that's got to be 2. Pucko Files, puck me in the corner. Puck your mother. Mother Puckers.
Oh, that's good.
That was yeah. None of those were ever thought of actually before. It was actually this name was not even on the list. We were going to go with a different name, and at the last minute we decided to look it up to see if anybody else had it. And I don't think there's a podcast, not hockey anyway, but there's like 5 or 6 other people using that name for different things. So Cam came up with this last minute, and we all went, yeah, okay, that works. Except for Matt. Matt didn't really like it. Matt,
of course.
Well, because Matt wanted the one that we rejected at the end because we couldn't use it. And it took us a few explanations. Like about a month it took for us to convince him. No, I'm joking, but he still wanted the other one on. He just said it would, if you're using a name that's associated with other things, right?
Yeah.
So people looking for you are going to find them a lot of times and not you. And it's not a good idea.
Yeah. You want your thing to be the person that comes up when you look it up.
Yeah. You wanted to, like, I got lucky with Talking Habs. I don't know how nobody had Talking Habs.
I don't know how either. Yeah.
And I just came up with that. I had a different name for my channel. It's like, okay, I'm going to go do what I'm going to do. Well, I'm going to talk about Habs. Talking Habs.
Yeah.
That's how I came up with it. Like literally.
Yeah. And I got very lucky with my name because there was another channel on YouTube who does music stuff. He just covers like rock songs and whatever. It's Harry Rice Music. And so I got very lucky that I guess the algorithm likes me enough that I'm actually the first channel that comes up now when you look up my name, apparently.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, I got very lucky there. So
it's because hockey is before music, H before M.
Oh, that would actually make a lot of sense. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why you
probably come up before him.
Yeah. Yeah, because before our names were just Harry Rice and Harry Rice Music before the little like handles came introduced. So we'd be like right next to each other. So that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's why. That makes sense. Mother Puckers actually sounds good. We didn't think of that at all.
Yeah,
I
that
just
is
came up
good
with that
actually.
now. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't really think YouTube would like. Well, let's put it this way.
Yeah.
If you want to be running ads and earning a little bit of money that way, I don't think advertisers necessarily in
Want to
droves
support a
are going to like
podcast?
that name. It's going to
Yeah.
limit you in, for ads. So not really good, but I like it, just not, Plus, you got Smucker's Jam. You get confused with that. Maybe they don't
Oh
like it.
yeah.
Who knows what they
Yeah.
have with their copyright? I don't know.
It kind of reminds me of a YouTuber that I check out. His name is Mr. Gigi. He did a series talking about like To Catch a Predator. He like make jokes about it. It was called The Predator Chronicles, and he'd get waves of comments saying, "Oh, dude, you should rename this The Pedophiles because it's a funny name. It's a pun."
Oh, Jesus,
and
that won't go
and
over well.
yeah, no, but like the pedo and then FILES, yeah.
Yeah.
And he explained it was like, yeah, no, it's a funny pun, it's a funny name, but YouTube wouldn't push it as much as they're pushing the Predator Chronicles. He explained it
Of
like that.
course.
So yeah.
Yeah, you
So
got
again,
it's
yeah.
important.
Yeah, it's a funny name. It is a very funny pun.
Sure
but,
it is, but
yeah, but
YouTube doesn't
just
think
can't.
it's funny. Advertisers. No, it's advertisers aren't going to think it's funny.
Yeah.
YouTube probably doesn't care as long as you're not putting, you're not monetized. I don't think they care at that point. But advertisers, although now that they do put ads on people's videos that aren't monetized, they probably would care more than before.
Yeah. Like to a certain extent, I even think "Don't Puck with Me" has that certain like almost Mother Puckers, but you get from the title immediately. Exactly, you get
enough compared to Mother Puckers that it's okay.
Yeah, where you don't get it immediately. Maybe it's more just like a "Don't Puck." Oh, okay, it's a hockey thing, Yeah.
When you put Mother there and Puck, I don't think it will go well.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is fun to hear the name.
Yeah, exactly. Bob, speaking of Cam, did you guys see the goal that Owen Tippett scored last night? Amazing power move. I did not actually.
No, me neither. I didn't see anything. Isn't that it's not Cam.
Oh,
Alex. Isn't Tippett on the Flyers?
Oh yeah, he is, yeah.
Yeah, it's Alex.
Oh, okay.
Alex is the Flyers fan. Cam's the Bruins fan.
Boo.
Boo, both of them. Just for fun.
And then Bob also says that he's an amateur photographer. He can't believe he got the nickname Photo Finish 001 on a couple photography websites. That's surprising.
But it said 001. No, somebody else must be with Photo Finish and Photo Finish 01.
No, but still like the fact that like if like Photo Finish is taken and Photo Finish 1 and 01, most people immediately go to 001 instead of going to 2 or 3 or whatever. So that's
that's kind of like me with my website for Talking Habs, right? So it's talkinghabs.com, but that was already taken. So I got talking-habs.com.
Yeah.
And .com is better than, not being a .com and something else. So I
talkinghabs.net or something.
Yeah, but that was the other, .net or whatever, and
.org.
So I kind of took it. It's not perfect, but it's still close to just talkinghabs.com. Somebody has the name talkinghabs.com, tried to sell it to me or offered to sell it to me for $20 or was $30 just to take over the when you have to renew it. And I said, well, let me think about it because I wasn't sure. And then I told him, okay. And then he never got back to me. So then when I went looking for a domain name, and I saw I could get talking-habs.com, I said, I'll take that.
Oh, yeah.
And I took it. So if you didn't know out there, for regulars on Talking Habs, I do have a website. It's called talking-habs.com. And I post all the videos there. You can get the podcast for, I don't know if I'm going to change it to Hab Normals, but right now you can get Pucking Around there.
Which is a very good podcast.
And Harry might be interested to write for the blog part of it. Soon, hopefully. And I might start writing for it again too. So there's different things there.
Yeah.
So a good plug for talkinghabs.com. I haven't plugged that in forever.
Yeah. Gotta make that a habit now. Gotta make that a habit.
There's so much. I could spend half the goddamn show plugging everything right now. That's the problem. It seems like it, anyways.
I gotta plug my shirts. I gotta plug the website. I gotta plug
Well, those are
our second
coming. So
channel.
imagine, but imagine,
Yeah.
and I watch people with videos, that have all those things going on, and it's kind of like hypocritical for me because I kind of get not upset, but it gets to be a bit much. You're always seeing them plugging their shit.
Yeah.
I find some people
Interrupting
just
a
plug
video
too
with an
much.
ad.
Yeah, I just find people plug sometimes too much. Some people plug too
Yeah.
much, and I don't like that. So I try not to do that. And then
Yeah.
here I am. I'm doing that. I don't like it.
That's what I mean. But I'm not a fan of that. So usually what I'll do is at the end of the video, that's when I'll plug my stuff.
Yeah, problem is nobody's watching at the end of the videos.
Yeah. I mean, I'll sacrifice. Like I said, I keep. I mentioned this before we went live, but I have a little dono goal. I don't mention it much. If anyone wants to do that, they can. But yeah, like I've got no problem with that. But yeah, I get why people might plug during the video instead of at the end, or they'll do it right at the beginning. But yeah, it's a little bit annoying.
The
to
balance of where you should do it's a whole. I'm telling you, it's where it gets complicated on how to do the videos properly, like how they teach you. It gets complicated. You do your best. You do your best. That's it.
Yeah.
So don't forget, people here, throw us some questions. Not just Bob's your uncle. There's other people here. Don't be shy. Throw us a question. Say hi, and anything, any kind of question. Doesn't have to be hockey. Yeah. Anything.
You want to ask what Rick's favorite type of hoodie is? You can ask him that. If you want to ask me how many of these Kleenex I've got left in these Kleenex holders, go ahead and ask that. If you want to ask anything,
well, do you know the answer to that? Wait, do you know the answer to that? Because that's odd.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I know the answer. 0.
Oh, it's an empty Kleenex box. Okay.
Yeah, they're empty.
That's when easy to get the right answer. They're empty or when they're full.
Yeah, exactly.
Written on the box, and if they're empty,
they were full a year ago. Then I started using them.
So you haven't had Kleenex in a year? Is that what you're saying?
No. I've had them for like 4 or 5 years, but I just kept them because I have Kleenex holders. That's cool. I'll just keep them.
Oh, then okay. Because I can't see them. So.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, right, right up here.
Oh, okay. I recognize that. I had one of those for a while on my desk. When I was in the other studio.
Yeah, but yeah, I had them. Then I started using them. Kept them because they're Habs Kleenex holders. It's kind of cool. Why not?
Bob says he has Habs salt and pepper shakers. Beat that, bitches.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've got. I have an ice bucket, a Habs ice bucket.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's one of the things Doug gave me.
Oh shit!
I have it back here.
Oh.
No, there's things on it. I'm not going to get that. I've had it. It was at Christmas time. It was over here somewhere.
Oh yeah, okay, I've seen that. Yeah. Yeah, it looked pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. It really is nice. Got four cocktail glasses. With it, it's really nice.
Oh shit! Yeah, that sounds nice. Yeah. Bob's in trouble now.
He's in trouble now? What happened?
I don't know, but he's exactly.
Harry has a Habs Speedo. You saw that on Instagram, apparently.
I don't think I have a Habs Speedo. If I did, I'd be wearing it right now.
You know what a Speedo is?
Yeah.
It's a bathing suit. Why would you be wearing a bathing suit now?
Oh, under my clothes, show my Habs fandom.
Okay, but that means you'd be pulling your pants down to show us your Habs fandom?
I never said that I would do that. I just said
how else would we see your Speedo?
You're going to have to trust me on that one, bro.
You're going to have to trust you on that. You can say it anyway.
I mean... he checks. Yeah, Bob, I have to check. I got to make sure that I haven't posted anything defamatory when I was drunk.
I don't know what I don't have anything weird clothing wise. Nothing like weird items. Oh well. I gotta get more exciting. I got a bunch of things that some of it I don't even know what I have. Well, Doug just gave me a bunch of stuff. I know of the picture. I know what I've got basically, but individually, what they are, I don't exactly know. I've got to frame some of them. I want to put some more on the wall.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, that little corner.
Yeah,
there.
I got more pictures like that. They're just not framed like those are.
Yeah.
So I've got to frame them and I want to put them up as well.
Yeah, you can definitely fit, I think, at least 2 more, probably 2 above and then maybe 2 right below, I think, at least.
Yeah, I figure, yeah. I think
Andre. Sorry?
I think I have 2 or 4 more.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad then. Andre asking what my family's origin country is and if I speak any languages besides English. Vu qu'il de français, je te montre. No, I don't speak much French. I speak like bonjour, comment ça va, ça va bien toi. That's about that's the extent of my French speaking. My family's origin country, as far as I know, is Canada, but our ethnicity, we are native of our origin is native. Oh, and I was waiting for this question. Harry, are you related to Spencer Rice from Kenny vs. Spenny? As far as I know, I'm not. Kenny vs. Spenny, a very funny Canadian show, but I'm not related to him as far as I know.
There was a family on the road because we lived in Ormstown. I lived in Ormstown. Harry lives in one of the towns around. So, oh yeah, that's Kenny vs. Spenny. On the road that I lived, there was a kid on the bus. Their last name was Rice, but they were white, so I don't think they're related to you.
I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty white right now too, so
but I mean they were not native.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Ooh.
What are you gonna play? Kenny versus Spenny for us? Don't do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it right now. Yeah, no.
Yes.
I don't want to get copyrighted.
Don't do that.
Legit though, this is a very good 3-disc set. Very expensive now. I was lucky I got it for $1, but
I've never seen that show.
It's all on YouTube actually. It's all
I know. Yeah. I've never seen it.
That's very, very good.
But I've been asked many times, though, surprisingly enough, probably 5 or more times I've ever seen that.
Have you actually?
Yeah, in streams. Yeah, I don't know why. Usually out of the blue, and I don't know why.
I mean, it's a Canadian show, so that might explain it.
Yeah, I guess that's probably why. Yeah.
There's like 3 Canadian shows that people know. It's Degrassi, Trailer Park Boys, and Kenny vs. Spenny. Those are like the 3 Canadian shows people know.
Corner Gas.
Corner Gas, yeah, Corner Gas. That feels like it's a little bit more specifically Canadian than.
You'd be surprised, actually. Corner Gas is pretty popular. Even though it's like a show, it's not about anything in particular.
Yeah,
it's a good show.
Very much the Canadian Seinfeld.
That's a Canadian. Yeah, kind of. That's right. It's not really about anything.
I still gonna watch Corner Gas.
It's as Canadian as you could get.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy it then. I think I definitely gotta check it out.
You've never seen Corner Gas?
Never seen Corner Gas. I've seen like small clips, but I've never sat down and watched it.
Yeah. It's a good show.
Bob, no, surprisingly, Kenny vs. Spenny, not 80s or 90s. It was 2005 to I think 2010.
Oh, that old even.
Yeah. Habs Guru watched Kenny vs. Spenny a lot. He started to rewatch it when COVID started and nothing was open. That probably would have been a good time for me to watch it, actually.
Well, it's past now.
Yeah. 4 years now. That would have been a good time for me to watch it.
Would have.
Then again, maybe not, because I just turned 18, so I don't know if that would have been good on me or not.
You mean back then you had just turned 18?
Yeah, 2020. Yeah, I would have just turned. No, because I turned 22 this year. I think 18. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, when the first time that I met you through Jeff, yeah, you were 18. First time you were ever on a show on this channel, you were 18. Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure that was 2020.
It was definitely after the pandemic started. I didn't meet Jeff till after the pandemic started.
Okay. Oh, that might have even been early 2021 then, maybe, but it was sometime around there.
I don't remember. You might have been 19 when you first came on the show, but I think the first time, anyways, that Jeff told me about you. He said you were 18,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. I know. I was definitely around 18 or 19 though.
Yes, Jeff discovered Harry.
Yeah. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that.
At least for me. He discovered Harry. Introduced him to me.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're winding down. We're gonna go. I think we'll go another 10 minutes.
That sounds good to me.
Can you believe it? Almost 2 hours. Can you believe it?
Yeah. Does not feel like that at all.
It doesn't feel like it was 2 hours.
No.
Well, that's because it wasn't yet. Another 10 minutes, it will be.
That is true.
Stupid dad joke. Okay. As you know, I live near Toronto, says Bob's. City TV in Toronto used to have this show taped in a mobile video booth. They could move around to various parts of the city. Anybody could go in and record a message. Oh, I think I remember that. I think was Rick Mercer did a segment, I think, on that. Or somebody, I don't remember where I saw that. Where did you? Some Canadian show had that on.
You said Rick Mercer, right?
Yeah.
Talking to Americans?
Was that it?
No.
I don't maybe there was a show that did that. Like you said, I think that rang a bell.
There's actually an article for it, sorry. It was a political satire show. It interviewed Americans. Okay, wait, no, it was an interview show.
Devil's Advocates, he says it's called.
Devil's Advocates.
I never saw it.
Dress in devil's costumes, will comment on various city issues, but on so YouTube. Funny they get their own show.
Oh, really? BBC.
Okay. The Devil's Advocate TV show. Oh, it's from wait.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, I don't think this is the right one. This is from Kuwait.
You say from Kuwait?
Yeah, the one that I just looked up, Devil's Advocate TV show. I found one from
That's
Kuwait
the real devil.
Last year.
No, that's the real devil, though. It's the difference.
Oh, God. Oh, Mercer's feature in 22 minutes. It wasn't Nathan.
Well, that's where we started on 22 minutes.
I think was Nathan Fielder not on that show?
Who?
Nathan Fielder.
No, I don't think so.
Was it Colin Mockery, maybe, that I'm remembering?
Colin Mockery, that's from the only place I really ever saw Colin Mockery was Whose Line.
Fuck. There's someone that I remember from this hour, not Whose Line. Then again, I'm watching a lot of Whose Line lately, so it might just be that I'm.
Colin Mockery might have been on there. I didn't really watch it till only a few years ago, so I don't know before that too much.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Some of which Colin Mockery was on there for a while.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense, but I don't know. The only place I know him from really is Whose Line.
Yeah. God, yeah. That is a very, very funny show.
I tried to do like a Rick Mercer rant thing behind my building 2 summers ago. It was before I fucked up my knees. I was doing outdoor videos. I walk around back there, and I couldn't pull it off the top of my head. I didn't do it. It's something that needs to be scripted. And then I don't know how he does that. Like, I can't memorize. I think because of this, my memory for that is I need a lot of prep to get that right. And then I might forget some stuff. So yeah, that's why I read when I've written stuff, I read it because I want it to actually be what I wrote. But I tried to do Rick Mercer rants. I love those Rick Mercer rants. They're great.
Let's check some of those out then. Let's check some of those.
You never seen that?
YouTube. No, I've never. No, surprisingly.
Oh yeah, I mean that's real. That's a real slice of Canadiana. Rick Mercer show, or this hour has 22 minutes. That's real.
Yeah,
Canadiana, and it's good stuff. You know. So that's why I love those shows.
Yeah, I've seen some of this hour, but I gotta watch more.
I was always watching just American shows. So I used to watch those 2 shows just to give myself a feel of home. You know, I'm in Canada, but I was watching American stuff.
Yeah. Then again, I think that's most people in Canada. They're probably watching a lot of
Probably
Breaking Bad and
although
stuff. Like
some
that.
areas of Canada, all they get is CBC and
Yeah,
CTV.
yeah.
They don't get
Unless,
the they don't have the cable and stuff like that.
unless they're buying DVDs and stuff. But I don't know
Yeah.
why you'd be buying seasons of Breaking Bad if you don't know what it is. But I mean, who
You
knows?
might experiment and say, "Well, I like those guys. I'll give it a try." You got lucky because great.
I mean, if
show.
you're experimenting saying I like those guys, I don't know if that's I don't.
That was when I was in college, Harry. Told you not to tell anybody about it.
Oh, sorry, Rick. I was trying to go somewhere with that. Thank you for recovering for me. I didn't know where I wanted to go with that.
That's no problem. That's what you do when you're on a show together. You cover for each other.
Thank you again. Appreciate it. My region, this is from Andre. My region, we have many communities of Native people that lived here before Russians, and we have special programs for development of their culture and languages. Do you have this in Canada?
Yeah, Andre's in Russia, by the way, if you didn't know.
Oh shit, I didn't. Oh shit, we got a Russian in the chat. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I knew by the name that he was Russian. I didn't know he lived in Russia. That's fucking cool.
Yeah, he's coming to us all the way from out there.
Holy shit, that's cool. I don't, as far as I know, I don't think we have this here. Or at least I haven't noticed if we do.
Oh God, not here in Canada? No, listen, it's true, right? We don't have anything for Indigenous people like he's talking about. You know what? Under Trudeau, we're starting to get you're starting to get more of that in a more honest way. But geez, I don't think so. Not up to now. It's been horrible for that. They just it's horrible. North America is horrible how they treat the Indigenous.
Yeah, as far as I know.
I don't know what it's like around the world, but in Canada, like in North America in general, no, we don't treat our Indigenous people very well.
The only place that I've been able to go to get any resemblance of like my culture have been reserves where there's a lot of Native people. So
right,
yeah,
and you get lots of cigarettes there too.
Oh yes, yeah.
That's where I get my tobacco from the reserve.
Yeah, you get that good shit there.
Yeah, get the stuff without all the chemicals.
Yeah.
I can't smoke regular tobacco. It's a big difference.
Nah, I can imagine. Thankfully, I've never smoked anything, so I wouldn't know. But I can imagine without
you're better off.
Yeah, I can imagine though without the chemicals and stuff that it probably is better, quote unquote. But yeah.
Well, the big tobacco companies, they put all kinds of chemicals in there.
Yeah, which is weird because you would think they'd want their customers to live longer to buy more cigarettes, but
no, that's not how it works. Put the chemicals in, hook people on it, and then they will buy more. That's how it works.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. If anything, yeah, that weirdly is. It's how you get them addicted. But you would think it'd be, don't put chemicals, make it taste good, so they buy more.
Yeah, put the chemicals in for the that's part of it. There's all kinds of in tobacco.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah,
I get the natural. It's not. There's stuff in there, obviously, that's no good.
Yeah, just not
the natural stuff.
Bad.
It's not benzene and this thene and whatever added in. And there's a difference. Anyway, we don't need to talk about that more.
Fluoride.
It's not great to be talking about. Canada is very diverse, but it doesn't mean that racism isn't systematic.
No, it doesn't mean that. I'm agreeing with you. Whatever you're saying,
yes, no, I know you're agreeing with me. No, exactly. So, and anybody that wants to say racism isn't systematic in Canada, you know,
other places of the world maybe not, but Canada, kind of.
Well, I would dare. That's a challenge I would give out. I would challenge people to show me where there's, where racism isn't systematic.
Yeah.
Show me what country. There's not one. There's not one. Toronto is considered, Toronto is considered to be one of the most diverse cities in the world, and sadly, they don't have a professional hockey team. Maybe someday they'll get one.
Bob, they do. It's in the PWHL.
Yeah, that's right. That's professional.
Yeah.
It's true.
You sexist.
Yeah.
No, we're joking.
Really, Toronto, one of the most diverse.
I mean,
honestly, I've never been there, so I don't know. I've never been.
I mean, my best friend lives within the province of Ontario, and then it's pretty diverse, I would say.
Well, we didn't say the province. We're talking about Toronto itself.
Well, she lives near Toronto, and she's been a couple times.
Toronto's very cliquish. Like they're very racism's big there.
Yeah. Which is weird because it does seem the places that are more diverse seem to have a lot more racism. At least from what I've experienced. Which is funny because you would think the places that are mostly all white or all whatever would be more racist because they don't see that often. But weirdly, it's the places that have a lot more diversity. It's weird.
I'd actually like to see the numbers on that.
Yeah.
Andre says his nephews are half northern locals, and they can study in any higher educational institution after school they choose for free. But listen, what in Russia and in a lot of European countries, their education systems are way different than us. Here, no respect for the teachers. Mm-hmm. In European countries and Russia too, education's a big thing. And teachers are treated with a lot of respect, from what I understand, or it used to be when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
But here, we hardly pay teachers anything. They treat them horribly. Mm-hmm. Hell, the ones here in Quebec, I mean, they've been. I think they're about to settle, but they've been on strike for a long time, a couple of months, I think.
Yeah.
More than that, something like that. They were on strike. I think they've reached a tentative agreement, but I don't know if it's fully in place.
Oh, that'd be nice.
I don't know what, but they treat teachers badly here. Mm-hmm. No respect, and it should be a profession that it's important. And you know what? We're seeing the results of it here in North America, right? Because you look at the political situations here, mostly due to uneducated people. And if you don't believe me, it's the reason why Donald Trump, back when he was running the first time, one of the big things he said to the people at the rally or whatever was, "I love uneducated people." He literally said that. And you know why? Because they're stupid. That's why. And the numbers show the more you're educated, the less likely you are to vote right wing.
The more educated you are, the less likely you are to be stupid.
Well, you can interpret it any way we want, and I don't think you're wrong, but that's basically what the numbers do show, that the more you
and I say this as someone who was formerly a Republican. I'm saying that as that.
Yeah, well, there you go. So,
Habs Guru is saying he's surprised Matt didn't make an appearance. What are you talking about? I've been here the whole time. That was a horrible Boston accent. I apologize for that.
Matt was not supposed to. Actually, quite frankly, I invited him, but I think he knew it was very half-heartedly. I didn't want the other three guys here. I wanted to be the first one to do a live stream on this channel, like alone. Why you say alone? I'm not alone. Harry's here, but Harry's not one of the four partners. So I had this in mind with Harry, because I got the idea to do this Q&A from watching a couple of Harry's Q&As. I never had the idea to do what he was doing before I saw what he was doing, and I liked the idea. And so I thought appropriate that Harry would get the invite for this. So, and besides, it's Friday night. Matt's, trying to make
probably watching Boston U.
He's watching the Boston game, and then he's at his girlfriend's place, and got to do what she wants. She's really nice. I don't want to talk her down, because it would just be, I don't think she'd understand, and I'm just busting her chops. But no, it's date night. Friday and Saturday for him are date night. That's why he doesn't always make it Friday or Saturday nights here.
Nah. Oh wow! Surprisingly, Boston U doesn't play tonight. They play tomorrow.
No, he texted me shit about the game.
Oh wait, what? Okay, they did play tonight. Apparently, okay, never mind.
Yeah, Hudson got 2 assists tonight. So either he took some really strong drugs and imagined it.
Nope. Apparently, the
He doesn't
Boston
do
University website is just not updated because their Twitter was updating with the goals.
Yeah, no, they played tonight.
Yeah.
It's weekend. They play Friday and Saturday nights, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday they usually play 2 games over those 3 days.
Yeah.
In college. Okay. They used to refer to Toronto as Toronto the Good. Yuck. Hang on, I'm going to be sick. What?
I love your incessant disdain for anything Toronto. I love that.
I grew up that way. Montreal and Toronto, big rivals when I grew up, and we hated everything about Toronto. Like, hated it. So it's indoctrinated in me. I will not say anything. I don't know what I could say nice about Toronto. It's in Canada.
I mean, that's a minor plus. I don't know what good I could say other than my best friend lives in the province that Toronto is in. But aside from that, I mean,
yeah, but that province gone to shit now. Mob boss for a premier. What do you expect? See, Bob has a niece. She just in her 3rd year of teaching in Barrie, and she's already frustrated with how terrible the students are today. But that goes along, right? It goes along with everything, right? The teachers, don't get respect. They're not paid enough, blah, blah, blah. Education suffers here. And it's even worse now. And so that leads to kids that are spoiled because they all got ribbons for showing up. Didn't have to win anything, didn't have to do anything good, but hey, it was good enough. So you got kids that just think they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. And it's horrible. And that's what's led to, look at the politicians on the right side and some on the left. Like literally brain dead. Like I think if you hooked them up you wouldn't get anything. It would just be flat. They'd be talking to you, but the line would be flat. Now imagine the other day in the stream, somebody came in one of the games and tried to get me to agree with him to his racist bullshit. It's like, did you ever listen to my channel? Because if you did, you wouldn't say that. You wouldn't be here. Like, what are you doing here? All right. On that note, I think we're going to take off here, though.
Yeah, we got 2 more comments from Bob and one from Habs. I don't know if you want to get to those, and then we'll
go for it. Go for it.
All right. All right. First, actually, technically, we got 3 from Bob. He's saying that's deep, Harry. Thank you. I appreciate that, Bob. He said he's going to go pour himself.
He was talking. No, he was talking about the earlier thing we were talking about, anal plugs. I think that's what that's about.
Oh, Bob, I'm glad you ordered some. Then I'm glad you tried them out. That's quite an image. But he said, thank you. He said, okay, I'm gonna go pour myself another Manhattan and go use those anal beads. No, and watch Netflix. I heard there's a docu-comedy on the effect of Austin Matthews' porno mustache. Keep your stick on the ice, boys. I'm out. Happy Friday. Go Habs. Go. Bob, thank you for coming by, my good sir.
Yeah, thanks, Bob. Appreciate it a lot.
Enjoy the Manhattan. Have a sip for me. And then he comes in with anal plugs. That's deep. Thank you, Bob.
That's deep. I'm telling you, you gotta get the extra long ones. Not the extra long.
Habs
we call them the throat bangers. That's what they're called.
Oh God, yeah, we're getting
I don't know where that came from. Well, I do know where that came from. There.
No, please don't. Do you care to demonstrate for us, Rick?
Yes, no, YouTube said don't do that.
Habs Guru apparently sent Matt a TikTok about Bill Belichick being fired, the NFL coach. He tried to say that he's fired. He tried to say that Habs Guru was fired from talking Habs, Guru said that he signed a lifetime clause with a full no trade clause. Matt then responded, "We're not the Leafs."
Where'd you read all of that? That seemed like a lot more than what I'm seeing here. Full no trade. Matt said he signed a lifetime contract?
No. Guru said that he signed a lifetime contract, and then Matt replied that you guys are not the Leafs.
We're not the Leafs. I get it. I get it now. You have to explain to me.
Guru, I probably fucked up your joke, so I apologize for that. That was probably on me.
It seemed like we're reading a lot more than those 4 lines.
Yeah, no.
Well, hey Andre, thanks for being here as always, man.
Yeah, thank you for coming by. From Russia with Love, I like that. Thank you very much.
How do you know that's the word he spelled? Like you spelled it a certain way. How do you know he meant that, Bob?
Gentlemen, and I use that term lightly.
You better mean that lightly. There you go, gentlemen here.
I'm a full-on boy.
Yes. I'm
a later boy. Say, Bob.
All right. That's it. First ever live stream. Hopefully we didn't offend anybody. And I'll just say all of that, it was just jokes, right? Except my political views. That is how I feel. But the other thing was just jokes. So thanks everybody for being here. Please tell your friends, and if you're watching this on a replay, same thing. Please tell your friends. Hit the subscribe button. Click the notifications, and you'll know whenever we do these. And we're going to do a bunch of different kind of videos. I know the 2 boys, Cam and Alex, they're doing a series, or they're going to be doing a regular show called The Sin Bin. And I think that's where they yell at each other a lot about their teams. No, that's partially from what I understand, but it should be a lot of fun because listening to the 2 of them argue is a lot of fun. It is. So look for that. Monday, we got the big show on Monday. Please come in and watch that. And that's it. We're going to let you go. Thanks, everybody. Stay safe till next time. Peace out, and we'll see you soon. Ciao, everybody. You're not saying bye? Harry doesn't want to say bye.
See you, everybody. Thank you for coming by.
You guys were too nasty. Harry told me he doesn't want to say goodbye. All right.
I didn't want to ruin your flow. Goodbye, everybody. Go Habs, go.